Hi, Andrea. I just finished watching your video on the TED Talk this week, and I thought your perspective was so interesting because you were able to talk about how you could relate to some of the experiences she was sharing. Made me think a lot about my school. I teach at Westwood View Elementary in Shawnee Mission, and we have a clientele that is definitely not hurting for money. We have professional athletes, we have lawyers, doctors, and students that most of the time seem very entitled and they're very privileged. So, for me, watching that video, it was something that as a teacher, I've not had the experience of relating to. And so, I thought it was so interesting to hear your perspective. And when you tied that in again about how you thought about how your students view your school, like the young lady who said this is not a school, I just thought that really must speak to you in a different way than it did to me. So, it was great to hear your perspective on that. The other thing that you talked about were her three mottos, which I also thought were really, really powerful. And I think that as teachers, as leaders, I think those all three of those mottos are things that we can use in our classrooms and our school buildings and take from that TED Talk that will stay with us. So great job! I really enjoyed listening to your talk, and see you tonight.